Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing a birthday bonus reading for Taurus today. And yeah, happy birthday. If it was, your birthday anytime before this, I hope it was wonderful. Happy birthday today. I have a really good friend, my oldest longtime friend. His birthday is today, and if your birthday's coming up, I hope you have a wonderful year ahead, and we're going to be looking at what's going on for you. And even if your birthday is not at some point in Taurus season, this reading could still be for you. So take what resonates, apply it as it fits, all the things. I'm going to start with the Enchanted Map. And also thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing and helping my channel to grow. I really appreciate it. All right, so what's coming up what do we need to know for Taurus? For Taurus's birthday. We've got intention. Number 22. I love that. The egg there, something, working on something, gonna make something hatch. Spirit of place. Number 4. 22 breaks down to a 4 as well. Something here about creating stability for yourself. maybe you're going to move. Maybe you're working on creating a more sacred space for yourself wherever you're at. Stuck in the mud. Number 24. Which is interesting because, we've got the 2 2s and the 4. So there's a lot of 2s and 4s here. The thing I like about stuck in the mud is that this elephant is starting to get unstuck. Pulling the leg out. Gonna be moving forward. There's movement here. It's not completely stuck. Yeah, I'll just hold these up. It seems like you're hatching some kind of plan. You are you're using your intuition, you're tapping into that inner wisdom to figure out how to get yourself unstuck, to change up the energy where you're at, to move in a new direction, maybe literally move or change your location. Spirit of place. Let me look in the book real quick because I feel like there's something here around this. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation, which is so interesting because stuck in the mud, there's a struggle here. And so it's about learning to change your circumstances by doing the opposite of whatever you've been doing. Yay, happy Mubble. Happy Bubble is here. Good morning. Thanks for joining. So, wherever you've been struggling, this could be you working on figuring out how to get unstuck on an internal, how do I say it? Internally. um, you're figuring out what you need to do. And it may take a little time to to figure out how to get yourself unstuck if you do feel stuck currently. But yeah, hatching that plan. You're really cultivating something. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm gonna go with the Queen of the Oracle next. Thank you. Okay, we've got wisdom. Number 22. Yep, which is amazing because it falls on top of this card. 22, and with the owl there, wisdom. Yep, you're doing some kind of research, you're reaching for the moon, reaching for the stars. You are Oh, I just noticed she's in a boat. See? Yeah, there's something here about moving, traveling, um, floating, floating to new horizons. Um, maybe going into uncharted territories, uh, to get as close as you can to reaching your goal. Trust, number 32. And again, we have this egg. Learn that's a part of what's happening here. Whatever struggle you've been experiencing, you are you're learning how to trust that you are being led in the right direction. You're learning to trust that the universe has your back, that there's there's this kind of going within, allowing, releasing, surrendering that's happening. And birds, the birds on the eggs. Yeah. Maybe you are the egg. This is a whole, kind of in like I said, like something's happening internally where you're really shifting, changing how you think or attitudes or something like this. Hey, and there's our Taurus. Redbeard is here. Yay. Happy birthday. I don't know what day it is, but happy birthday to you. Um, and change. Wow, it's getting warm in here. 35 change. You're changing your circumstances. This is how you're getting yourself unstuck. You're embracing the change. You are I keep getting that word cultivating. Um, you're going through this when you come out of whatever period you're in, um I can't think of the word. It's when the bird sits on the egg and the egg is, I keep wanting to say gestating. That doesn't sound right. um but yeah, when you're fully cooked, you're gonna pop out, and I don't know, there's this huge movement incubating. Thank you. That's right. And and eh, yeah, it's like you pop out of the egg, and then like everything kind of goes crazy, and the birds are all flying around, and it's like it's a celebration, it's a excitement for, you know finally finally the hatching has happened or will happen, and it's like it's kind of crazy and there's a lot of energy, but also you're you're getting unstuck, first of all, right? But you're not losing your footing. You're staying grounded, or handing in this in this case. Um it's yeah, there's a big transformation that's happening here. That you've been needing. That's really necessary, and it's like once once you pop out of that egg, like I said, once you're fully cooked, you're just it's like you're going to take the world by storm. Um Mountain. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Elemental Oracle. So this is number 16, Clarity and Mountain. This is either where you're at or where you're going to be at after all this crazy change happens. Then you're ready for that epic nap. Desert, solitariness. Number 13. Again with the 4. Yeah, there's a lot of time spent alone, you know. Maybe this is speaking to this incubation period. Rain and fecundity. Oh, that word just never fails to make me giggle. Um, there's fruition here. There's growth. There's something something is changing within you. There's a like it's like a portal opening up within you. You take that nap, you wake up, you're kind of like taking your time just hanging out, getting adjusted to this new you. And then like the rain comes and it's like all this blooming and blossoming where you've been feeling lost, or maybe with desert it's like typically with desert it has that feeling of like yeah, feeling lost, feeling like there's no water, you're kind of wandering. But in this card, she's actually on a swing. She's enjoying this solitude, maybe knowing that something is coming. Yeah, you're coming to this place of I've already said it, fruition. It's interesting too that this kind of hole here is egg shaped. If you're female, you could be having a baby. Congratulations. um, but yeah, there's this like there's such an amazing transformation of yourself and your life, and you kind of coming back to yourself, getting into a more playful state. I feel like that kind of energy has been showing up in readings a lot. Um, let me read these in another way. So we have intention, wisdom, like I showed before, and mountain. It's like you're hatching a plan, you're doing the work, you're gaining the wisdom, you're learning what you need to learn to reach for the moon, reach for the stars, and then you rest. This is realizing that you can't always just go go go. You have to care for yourself. You have to take those naps. And because maybe this feels like you're rising, you're climbing the mountain, and then you finally reach the peak. You finally reach the summit, and then you're like, okay, I can finally rest because I've reached this goal. Something's hatching here. Whatever this means for you. Maybe you already know what this is, maybe you don't, but it's like it's major. You're gaining the clarity because you're able to see. You're finally able to get to the top and see what's around you. Here we're reaching for it, and then we finally get to the top, and it's like, oh, now I can just rest. And then spirit of place, trust, and desert, solitariness. You're changing things up within your own psyche, and you're really spending time on yourself and enjoying the process, feeling excited for what's to come. Or I don't know if excited is quite the right word. Feeling like there's a calm sense of anticipation, because the sun is coming up here and just like kind of waiting to see what comes out of this hatching, this change. Because then we have stuck in the mud, and then we have change, and then we have rain. And it's like wherever you've been stuck, you finally get unstuck. And it's like I said, taking the world by storm, and you are creating something, or you are showing up in this whole new way. You are blossoming from the inside out. Finally getting that much needed rain. Yeah, because when you're stuck in the mud, the rain comes, it just makes you more stuck. And so the kind of the wind and the storms had to come and kind of help pull you out of the mud. And then once you find that solid footing, once you get yourself unstuck, then the rain comes and you're like, yes, okay. um, your birthday could be on the 22nd, the 4th, the 24th, the 6th, the 5th, the 8th, the 7th, the 16th, the 13th. But it doesn't have to be. Hey, Devaki is here. Hello. I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Osho Zen Tarot. The Miser, 4 of Rainbows. Politics, 7 of Clouds. And guidance. See, I think this is speaking to where you've been stuck. Trying to hold on to your circumstances, to ideas, to literal finances, money, but see, it's pouring out the bottom. There's faulty thinking here. faulty reasoning. It's like if I hold on tightly enough, then I can keep what's mine. But it's all about energy. It's about all about realizing that there's a flow, and by hanging on, you're keeping the flow from coming in, but it's still pouring out because that's how energy works. And so there's this is a part of what's been keeping you stuck, because we have the wall here. And you could it could be partly because you're dealing with somebody or people who don't have the best intentions. This could be also where you've been kind of wearing a mask. You felt like you needed to be devious in some way in order to maintain your status, or keep what you feel is important. And there's this, you whether this is you or somebody you've been dealing with, you're being led away from this. And there's a reluctance to go, because we humans like our things. We like our stability, our security. There's a lot of that energy here. And it's about realizing that it's all just stuff. We come in with nothing, we go out with nothing physical. And you're being led. It's like your spirit guides are like, come on, dragging you, dragging you into the light. And this is a part of the change. This is where you're kind of being forced to release, to let go of a bunch of things that you thought were really important, possibly. But now you're being shown that there's what you need is all within you anyway, and you could rebuild. You don't have to hang on. You don't need to keep people in your life who aren't willing to be authentic. Go with a good tarot. Ah, we've got the star. Yeah, it's all about wish fulfillment. It's all about reaching for the stars, right? This is following your dreams, your passions, your desires. It's um getting in touch with what really is truly important. King of water. I should keep holding this up. This. King of water and king of air. Wow. So this could be you embodying these different energies, or you're calling in or attracting in different people who 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 have your back in different ways. The king of water, this is somebody who's very generous, who's very kind, loving, compassionate. This could be an energy that you're embodying or learning to embody, because this is the opposite of the miser. And also of this guy. And the king of air, it's all about cutting away what doesn't serve anymore. Understanding how you can rise up, kind of realizing you've always had the wings to fly, that wherever you felt stuck, it was kind of a self-inflicted thing. Kind of believing in the illusion of being stuck, or the illusion of certain things that were keeping you stuck. And now all the good is coming in, your wish fulfillment, because you're you're working with people, or you're talking to people, or you're somehow, I don't know, maybe this is kind of like I said, it's these are two different parts of yourself. And ultimately our outer world reflects what's going on within us. So, this is you, and then you attract in these kinds of energies that are very powerful, that are very, hmm, what's the word? I feel like I'm at a loss for words today because it's just, yeah, there's a lot of big change and big energy here for you. And it's all coming from you coming back to what's most important. So, da, da, da. Let me go with the spirit animal oracle, or two, or three. Yeah, this is amazing. I love this deck, the Good Tarot. So we've got Ant Spirit, time to collaborate, which makes me think that, you have different people here who are coming in. After this period of solitude, there's you start to attract in the kind of people that you want to have, your soul tribe. So it's collaborating. They're bringing the different puzzle pieces to help you fill in the gaps, help you create that bigger picture. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. See, this is you being loyal to yourself and realizing that being loyal to others brings brings the same from them. This is an energy of not being loyal, same as this. And this is, everything's changing. This collaboration, this loyalty. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Yep, getting unstuck. With a little help from your friends. I just said this for, I don't know who I said it for. Maybe it was air signs. So your birthday could also be on the 1st, 17th, the 19th, the 2nd, the 5th, if I haven't already said. It's just, I don't know. I keep saying the same things. I don't know how to say things any different. It's like, yeah, you're taking care of yourself. You're hatching a plan. You're incubating something within yourself, something in your life, and you're learning to change up how you see things. And it's this amazing snowball effect. And all this change is just, it's exactly what you've been needing. It's exactly what you've been asking for. It might be a little uncomfortable, but the result is phenomenal. I'm gonna pick a card from the chakra. Let's just pick a chakra card. We have freedom, throat chakra. I release all tears, sadness, and the attachment to closing up and playing small. Isn't that interesting? Releasing all this in order to allow my throat to open fully. And that's something the King of Air is all about, speaking the truth, being very honest. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I heal myself and others. I heal. You're learning to use your voice in a new way, in a way that is helpful that's healing. And I didn't really speak to this, but the king of water is is very emotionally balanced. And I feel like that's what you're coming to, because we have with you it's I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. And there's benefits to all of those things. And so many of us feel like crying is a sign of weakness, but really it's how we stay emotionally balanced or come back into balance within ourselves. It's a release, it's a cleansing. It's really important and necessary sometimes. Um and you've got people here who are going to help you, or you're going to feel inspired by. Let me get abundance. Pick some abundance angels. That's right. Not all tears are bad. Oh, I need the glasses again. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Yeah, that's huge. This is really about investing in yourself. Because when you do that, then you're less likely to try to hang on, because now you're letting the flow come in, and then you're not trying to hang on to you're less likely to hang on to it, because now you realize that yeah, like you're in the flow. You are caring for yourself in the way you need to, so you don't need to try to hoard hoard things, because you know that you've got your own back, and the universe will reflect that to you. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Yeah, attracting what you love. And maybe that's a part of this stuck energy. Always chasing, always trying to get things. And this is changing your whole perspective. Like it says, learning to be in gratitude, appreciating what you have, who's in your life already, sending out love, and being very welcoming to all the good that's meant for you. So, am I done? I guess so. Yeah. I feel like there's one more I want to pick. How about I get an inner wisdom card by Wayne Dyer? I appreciate all that I am and all that I have. Yeah, that's exactly right. Stop focusing on what you do not have and shift your consciousness to an appreciation for all that you are and all that you do have. Exactly what I was saying. Um, yeah, this is so much about you appreciating yourself and being in gratitude, and that's just gonna it's changing everything, and it's bringing in much abundance and love, and and necessary welcome change. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and happy birthday.